How do old factory time capsules reveal workers' hidden history? Imagine finding a sealed box buried deep inside an old factory wall. Inside could be personal items, tools, or even handwritten notes. These are what we call factory time capsules. They are like tiny windows into the past, showing us what life was really like for workers during different times in history. These capsules often stay hidden for decades, sometimes even centuries, until archaeologists uncover them. When they do, they reveal stories that official records might never tell. For example, a worker's lunchbox or a carved initials on a tool can tell us about daily routines, personal relationships, and even the social atmosphere of the factory. These objects help us understand how workers felt about their jobs, safety conditions, and wages. They also show how workers expressed their identity and culture amid industrial change. Take the case of a Jewish chocolate factory in Warsaw during World War II. When archaeologists found the ruins of this factory, they didn't just see a business. They saw a community of workers whose stories had been lost in history. Items left behind, like personal belongings or damaged tools, helped researchers piece together who these workers were, their ethnic backgrounds, and what happened to them during the war. These physical remains become powerful evidence of real lives affected by larger historical events. Factory time capsules often contain simple objects that seem ordinary but are packed with meaning. A worker's worn-out shoe, a handwritten note, or a small photograph can tell us about their hopes, fears, or daily struggles. Sometimes, workers left messages or drawings that showed their feelings about unfair treatment or dangerous conditions. These hidden messages prove that workers were not just passive laborers, but active individuals who thought about their lives and sometimes left clues for future generations. The environment inside factories often helps preserve these objects. Because many factories are sealed or built with materials that slow down decay, organic items like paper, textiles, or leather can survive for a long time. This preservation allows archaeologists to recover details that would normally be lost, giving us a fuller picture of what working life was really like. Different time capsules from various decades or factories let us compare how work changed over time. For example, a capsule from the early 1900s might show different tools or clothing than one from the 1960s. These comparisons reveal shifts in technology, safety, and worker rights. Some time capsules also show signs of worker resistance. They might contain drawings, notes, or objects that express dissatisfaction with management or social issues. These hidden messages show that workers were not just victims but active participants who thought critically about their situation. They left behind evidence of their voices, even if it was meant to be private or hidden. When archaeologists carefully remove and preserve these objects, they create detailed records of what they find. Photographs, drawings, and written descriptions help document the contents and their placement within the capsule. This process makes sure the information is preserved for future study. Overall, factory time capsules help us see the human side of industrial history. They bring to light the stories of workers whose efforts built modern economies but who often remain anonymous in official histories. By studying these hidden relics, we learn more about the real people behind the factories and how their lives shaped the world we live in today.